Hi, everyone, and happy Sunday. I hope everyone is doing amazingly well, that your weekend has been great. You have had time to spend with your loved ones. You have time to think about how is this going to happen. I actually can't believe it is almost October, that on Thursday we're going to be on the 10th month of 2020. How crazy and how amazing it has been. So many different things that we have to learn. So today we're going to be talking about 5 things to do when you're actually struggling to reach your goals. And this is basically because we're at the end of the month and we're starting a new month. And new months come with new blessings and new ideas and new things to do. So what can we do to actually be able to reach the goals that we were not able to reach in September? And how can we think about September? What were the things that worked for us and what were the things that didn't work for us, so we can implement in October? And how do we see October? What do we want out of October? How much more are we going to be putting in? So this is just a reflection of what has happened and what has happened in September, what has happened in the rest of the months of 2020, and what can you do better? What can you do differently to actually get to the next level in the months that are actually are still coming. So really thankful for having you here. And if it's the first time that you're coming through, I am Layla. I'm passionate about health awareness and helping home-based business owners take their business to the online platform. And I hope that every time you come through, you get tons of motivation, inspiration, and tips for you to go out, grow yourself, and grow your business as well. Thank you so much for being here. If it's not the first time, I'm so grateful for seeing you, because you are sharing your time with me, and that is something very precious. I see that Google is on. Thank you so much for tuning in, Google. And yes, I did have a really good weekend. It was really good. Thank you for asking and for putting it out there. So let's go and start talking about what are the 5 things that we can start doing when we're struggling to reach our goals. The first thing is to think about yourself. What are your core beliefs? What are you telling yourself? What is the conversation? Because this is the most important conversation that you're ever going to have with anyone. And the most important conversation is the conversation you're having with yourself. I know that we have different types of goals. And as something that I actually started doing, is that I started making my goals as on the 4 quadrants of my life. So the 1 quadrant is my family and my relationships with my friends, and my relationship with my loved ones. The 1 quadrant is my career. What else do I want? The other quadrant is my spirituality. And the last quadrant, or the other one, is my finances, and that includes my business and what is it that I'm going to be doing differently on the next month. And also, it's a way to reflect on what has happened this month. So, as I was planning my month this morning and thinking of all the great things that have happened, all the great things that are coming through, it was really great to see it in those 4 quadrants. So this is the time for you to believe, for you to think about what are your core beliefs, and you can divide them into the 4 quadrants of your life, or which many quadrants you want to, or which many things you want to put it for your life. And when you start thinking about it, you start reflecting for each one of them. You can say, for my personal life, for my spirituality, for my health and fitness, this is what has happened, and I'm so grateful that this happened, and this was the goal for this month, but it didn't happen. And if I think about it, why it didn't happen. So what are your core beliefs when it comes to those different parts of your life, to those different sections? And what are your affirmations? So you need to start doing something differently. So being able to start doing affirmations, believing that it is possible, and believing the most important part for any person and any entrepreneur is that you need to believe that this is possible for you, not just for other people, right? And this is sometimes what actually tends to happen, is that we believe that certain things are possible in other people's lives, but then it will never happen to us. So this is one reflection point, that as we go to the next month, this is something that we have to think about. What are my core beliefs, and what are the stories that I keep telling myself in the different parts of my life? Number two is that you don't have a schedule. I am a true believer of schedules. I am a true believer of routines. And I've seen that routines have really helped me in order for me to get to where I want, and to get to where I can do better things and I can see better results. Routines help people focus and help people improve productivity. And there are certain things that it really doesn't have to take you a lot of things to think about. For example, I plan my week in a week in advance or on Sunday before the week actually happens. It helps me know what exactly is going to happen, where do I need to be, what do I need to do, what do I need to prepare, and how can I do things differently as well. It helps me be able to, at the end of the week, measure my productivity and tick and know what were my priorities and how did that actually happen at the end. So really, really important for you to have a routine, because routines help you be more productive, because it's going to help you use less time to do certain things. Like if you pack your lunch the day before you go to work, if you know what's your meal plan for the week, if you already take your clothes out before you actually go to sleep. So those are decisions that you don't have to make tomorrow morning. They've already been made. You clearly just need to wake up and brush your teeth, exercise, whatever happens first. So really, really important to have routines in place, because that is going to increase your productivity. So if you're not able to reach the goals that you wanted to reach, maybe this is one area that you have to look at. Do you have systems in place when it comes to your daily life, when it comes to your business? Are those systems actually helping you get more done, or they're just there but not really doing much for you? It's really important for you to think about that and to see if you can improve. I mean, you can see that most of the posts in here, it might look like I'm putting them as we go, but I have scheduled it already. It's going. I don't have to think about it. It's already there, and the week moves smoothly. So that's the one thing that you also have to think about. Do you have schedules? Do you have priorities? Do you have things that really need to happen? Because that's really, really important. Number three is that you need an accountability partner. You need an accountability system. And if you don't have, you need to find someone or a community that can help you to do that, can help you to keep you accountable for the goals that you have decided to put yourself out there. And I mean, I have my accountability partners. I have also a community of entrepreneurs that keep me focused, and we have this accountability system that we keep checking each other every single day. So it's important to have those things in place, because they help you also, I mean, be accountable. You've promised that you were going to do 1, 2, 3. Layla, please show me 1, 2, 3. And there is no worse thing. I mean, no one likes to go to an accountability meeting and sit there and be like, I wasn't able to do 1, 2, 3, and you don't have a really good reason for that. So you don't want to be that person that is always not showing up, that is always not doing what they promised they were going to do. So accountability systems are very, very important. They really, if you are with the right people, with the people with the same, with the alike mindset, and that have similar goals, they really are going to help you push yourself and get there faster. So it's really important for you, when you're choosing an accountability partner, don't choose someone that doesn't really think that what you're doing is going to get you the correct results. Always try to think of someone that is positive, someone that really understands your vision and really wants to help you get to the next level. So really be very selective when it comes to choosing your accountability system, your accountability group, and your accountability partner as well. Number 4 is that you have to know, or you have to have the right motivation. And this is so, so important. And this is why understanding your why and why you're doing what you're doing, why you're waking up every single day, why you're going to work, why do you come every single day to do your life, why is your business important to you? It's extremely, extremely important. It gives you clarity, it gives you an idea. And as we were speaking about last week, and if you guys did join for the personal branding, the power of personal branding training, it was that in the beginning, you need to understand who you are, and why are you doing what you're doing. And when you do that, then it's easier for you to move forward. It's easier for you to understand the purpose of your business and the purpose of your brand, and to understand why do you have to keep doing what you're doing. I have my why in a vision board because it's easy. When I wake up, it's right there. When I go to sleep, it's right there. And when I'm not feeling so great, when things are not going so great, it's still right there, showing me why do I need to keep going? Why is this business important? Why do I wake up every day? And why do I do what I do? So it's important to know your why and have the right motivation. And the right motivation, it is what is in your heart and why are you doing this. I mean, look at, for example, weight loss. And the media tells us why you should look at a specific way. But if you don't understand and you don't know why are you doing this journey for yourself, then you're probably going to quit quite early. So being able to really focus and understand why are you doing this. And I always say that this is bigger than what you could ever think. This is bigger than you. It's bigger than the people that you're going to be changing. Like it's just a lot. And if you really decide to take that into heart and take that responsibility, you will see the amount. I mean, probably you won't see, but there is a ripple effect that's going to happen. Once you decide to do this and shine your light, there's many other people that are going to be changed. And that's could be the main reason why most of us actually do it. The moment I started understanding that it wasn't just about me, I could get messages, people saying things that were happening. It was really heartwarming, but most importantly, I was happy that they were making changes in the lives of the people closer to them as well. So really, really important for you to think about that. Know the right motivation for you and forget about everything else, all the definitions that have been there. Are you doing this for freedom? Are you doing this for fun? Whatever it is, understand that it is only your motivation that's important for you to be able to continue doing this. And number 5 is that stop being guided by your past failures. And I know that even for me, sometimes I look at something like I've been doing this for so many days, for so many years, for so many months, but it's still not cracking. But the most important part is that sometimes it is like that. I mean, success is a journey. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So it takes time. It is a big learning curve, especially if you're doing it online now. You will see that things are different. You will learn every single day. And if you have an open mind to actually keep learning, you will see that things are different. So it's important to understand that you might fail, but you can look at it and say, okay, that was a lesson that I needed to learn. And what did I learn from that? What can I do differently from today onwards? What else can I do? And look at every single day and every single result that you get as a data collection, and that you can actually implement and change it and look at it differently. So it's extremely important for you to sit down and think about that this has happened, and leave it in your past, and now continue it differently. Continue doing something in a different way, and with all the lessons that you have actually been able to accumulate. So failures are there, yes, and they will only be failures if you decide to allow them to defeat you. But if you decide to allow them to teach you, then you are going to be better, and you're not going to probably not make the same mistake again. Or when you're about to make that mistake, you have known that, oh, I've been there before. I can't take that road again. I need to take something else. So those are just a few things that you can think about today. And as we're going to the end of the month and beginning of a new month, which one of these 5 things are you currently doing that might actually be preventing you from reaching your success, preventing you from reaching your goals? So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. And thank you so much for being here. And I hope that you guys have a beautiful week and that you're ready for the end of September and the beginning of October. Bye.